Dame Laura Jane Davies, DBE, is an English female professional golfer who has achieved the status of her nation's most accomplished female golfer of modern times, being the first non-American to finish at the top of the LPGA money list as well as winning the Ladies European Tour Order of Merit a record 7 times, in 1985, 1986, 1992, 1996, 1999, 2004 and 2006. As of 2014, she has 85 professional wins worldwide, with 20 on the LPGA Tour, including 4 majors. From 1985 to 2010, she won at least one individual title somewhere in the world every season, except for 2005. She is a member of US-based LPGA Tour and a life member of the Ladies European Tour. She was elected to the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2014 and was inducted in July 2015. Amateur career. A native of Coventry, Davies began as an amateur international player for Great Britain, compiling a notable record. She was the 1983 English Intermediate Champion, the 1984 Welsh Open Stroke Play Champion and the South Eastern Champion in both 1983 and 1984. She was also a member of the Great Britain and Ireland Curtis Cup team in 1984. She turned professional in 1985. Professional career. Davies started her professional career on the WPGA in 1985 when she won both Rookie of the Year and Order of Merit titles. She subsequently won the Sports Journalists Association Peter Wilson Trophy as International Newcomer of the Year 1985. She repeated the Order of Merit win in 1986, having won 4 titles, one of which was the British Women's Open. In 1987 she went to the United States and won the U.S. Women's Open in an 18-hole playoff against Ayuko Okamoto and Joanne Kana. It was a victory that led the LPGA to amend its constitution. Davies was not a member of the LPGA Tour, so the LPGA changed its constitution to grant Davies automatic membership. Since 1988, Laura Davies has played on both the LPGA and Ladies European Tours. In 1988, Davies won twice as a rookie on the LPGA Tour, 3 times on the Ladies European Tour and once in Japan, becoming the first woman ever to win on all 3 major tours in the same year. In 1990 she was a member of the inaugural European Solheim Cup team. She returned as part of every European team through 2011, the only player to do so. Davies is the all-time leader in points won in the Solheim Cup, breaking the record of Annika Sorenstam by winning a Saturday 4-balls match partnered by Melissa Reid on the 24th of September 2011. Davies went on to increase her record point total to 25 by halving her singles match with Julie Inkster on the 25th of September 2011, as the Europeans captured the Solheim Cup for the 4th time. In 1994 she was the first golfer, male or female, to win on 5 different golf tours in one calendar year: US, Europe, Asia, Japan and Australia, and became the first European player to be ranked unofficial number 1 in the world. She was named the Sports Journalists Association Sportswoman of the Year 1995 and 1996. Davies is the only player to participate in the first 12 Solheim Cup matches on either the United States or European side. Davies was part of the LPGA team at the Wendy's 3 Tour Challenge 3 times between 1994 and 1996. Her 4 consecutive victories at the J Golf Phoenix LPGA International between 1994 and 1997 made Davies the first LPGA player to win the same tournament in 4 consecutive years. She represented England at the Women's World Cup of Golf in 2005, 2006 and 2007. She was a captain's pick for the international team at the 2006 Lexus Cup. In 2004, Davies was the first woman to compete in the Men's European Tour, entering the ANZ Championship in Sydney, Australia. She failed to make the cut, finishing second to last. She currently holds the LPGA Tour record for most eagles in a season, scoring 19 during the 2004 season. Other awards and honours. Davies was appointed Member of the Order of the British Empire in 1988, Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2000, and Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in the 2014 birthday honours, all for services to golf. In February 2015 she became one of the first female members of the Royal and Ancient Golf Club of St Andrews. Off-course activities. Davies published an autobiography in 1996. Davies enjoys all sports and is an avid football fan and a Liverpool FC supporter. She organises the annual football match at the Evian Masters tournament in France, and she has in the past been fined by the Ladies European Tour for watching an England vs Spain European Championship football match on a portable television during the final round of the 1996 Evian Masters in France, a tournament she nevertheless won. She is also the captain of the Rest of the World team in the annual Rest of the World v Australia cricket match held during the ANZ Ladies Masters. In 2001, Davies joined the BBC Sport commentary team member at the Open Championship, and has regularly appeared in the commentary box for major golfing events on the BBC. Davies has built a 9-hole golf course in the garden of her house. In 2004 she hosted a celebrity four-ball tournament for the charity Sport Relief. Davies has always had an interest in gambling, having formerly been a bookmaker's assistant, and this interest led to her becoming a racehorse owner. In 2006, Davies completed a 56-mile charity walk along the Great Wall of China to raise funds for Great Ormond Street Hospital. In 2012, she was named by the Golf Club Managers Association's Golf Club Management magazine as the 32nd most powerful person in British golf due to her ability to inspire girls and women to play the game. In January 2013, the Golf Writers Association of America announced that Davies would be the year's recipient of the ASA Sports Jim Murray Award, which recognizes a golfer for cooperation, quotability and accommodation with the media. The other finalists were Luke Donald and Greg Norman. The award will be presented at the annual GWAA dinner at Augusta, Georgia, on the 10th of April. Football career. In 1997, 33-year-old Davies signed a 4-year contract worth $1 as part of a publicity stunt for newly established American soccer team Myrtle Beach Sea Dogs in the USISL D3 Pro League. She played in one league game for the club, a 6-minute cameo in a 4-1 loss against New Jersey Imperials on the 18th of April 1997. The future United States national soccer team international Tim Howard made his away debut in the game. Howard wrote in his book that the Sea Dogs had offered a bonus of $500 to any player who could assist Davies score a goal. Professional wins. LPGA Tour playoff record. Ladies European Tour 1985 Belgian Ladies Open 1986 McEwen's Wirral Classic Greater Manchester Tournament Ladies British Open La Manga Spanish Open 1987 Italian Ladies Open 1988 Ford Ladies Classic Italian Ladies Open Biarritz Ladies Open 1989 Lane Charity Ladies Classic 1990 AGF Biarritz Ladies Open 1991 Valaxtra Classic 1992 to the European Ladies Open, the Ladies English Open, BMW Italian Ladies Open. 1993 Waterford Dairies Ladies English Open. 1994 Holiday Island Women's Open, the New Skoda Women's Scottish Open. 1995 Evian Masters, Guardian Irish Holidays Open, Woodpecker Women's Welsh Open, Wilkinson Sword Ladies English Open. 1996 Evian Masters, Wilkinson Sword Ladies English Open, Italian Ladies Open di Sicilia. 1997 Ford Stimrol Danish Open, Hennessy Cup. 1998 Chrysler Open. 1999 Chrysler Open, McDonald's WPGA Championship, Compaq Open. 2000 TSN Ladies World Cup Golf. 2001 WPGA International Match Play. 2002 P4 Norwegian Masters. 2003 ANZ Ladies Masters. 2004 AAMI Women's Australian Open. 2006 Shash Masters. 2007 UNIQA Ladies Golf Open. 2008 UNIQA Ladies Golf Open. 2009 Women's Australian Open. 2010 Pegasus New Zealand Women's Open, Unicredit Ladies German Open, UNIQA Ladies Golf Open, Open de España Femenino, Hero Honda Women's Indian Open. Note: Davis won the Women's British Open before it became a major championship on the LPGA Tour. LPGA of Japan Tour 1988 Itoki Classic, 1994 Etone Ladies Open, 1995 Etone Ladies Open, 1996 Sateg Japan Classic Etone Ladies Open, 1999 Takara World Invitational, 2001 Etone Ladies Open. ALPG Tour 1993 Australian Ladies Masters, 1994 Australian Ladies Masters, 2003 ANZ Ladies Masters, 2004 AAMI Women's Australian Open, 2008 LG Bingley NSW Women's Open, 2009 Women's Australian Open, 2010 Pegasus New Zealand Women's Open, Kangaroo Valley Resort Classic, Ladies Asian Golf Tour 1993 Thailand Ladies Open, 1994 Thailand Ladies Open, Other 1996 J.C. Penney, LPGA Skins Game, 1998 J.C. Penney, LPGA Skins Game, 1999 Praia del Rey European Cup J.C. Penney Classic, 2008 Lalameriem Cup, Legends Tour 2012 ISPS Handa Legends Tour Open Championship, Major Championships, wins 1 in an 18-hole playoff, Davis 71, Okamoto 73, Kana 74. Results timeline. Results not in chronological order before 2015. The Women's British Open replaced the Du Maurier Classic as an LPGA major in 2001. The Evian Championship was added as a major in 2013. DNP equals did not play. Cut equals missed the halfway cut. WD equals withdrew. T equals tied. Green background for wins. Summary: most consecutive cuts made 11. Longest streak of top 10s 3. LPGA Tour career summary. Official as of the 22nd of November 2015. Asterisk includes match play and other events without a cut. 1 Davis earnings of $37,549 at the Honda PTT LPGA Thailand were considered unofficial under LPGA rules and are not included in this total. Team appearances. Amateur Curtis Cup 1984. Professional Solheim Cup 1990, 1992, 1994, 1996, 1998, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2009, 2011, World Cup 2005, 2006, 2007, Lexus Cup 2006, Handa Cup 2013, 2014, 2015. The Queen's